Hey guys, how you doing? It's your Monday, what are we doing for marketing call, and we're going to brag about how great we are today, basically, aren't we, Eric?
We always do because we are fantastic.
But now we can back it up. Right, so let me show you what I did, guys, and this was brave. But this is where you don't know what you're opening yourself up to. So in Exitus Elite, it's all very well, right? We can log in and we can show you our results. And I'm not going to go into the I'm not going to go into the section because I don't want to show everybody's names, right, for privacy and stuff. But we can go and we can show this and say, well, look, we've done this, right? But what obviously you care about is how is that going to work for you? So I had this brainwave yesterday. I was sat watching some TV and I just thought, oh, hang on a minute. So I I went into actually it's on my Mac here somewhere. So I went into ChatGPT to start with. But then I went into Perplexity because Perplexity is better at research. And I asked it, analyze our Exitus Elite team's results. That's detailed statistic comparisons showing our team's success rate versus the industry average. And I didn't even know, Eric. Did you know we did over $1 million in sales until I sent you that info? As a t
Yeah,
as a
with us and the entire team, I was kind of
Yeah,
blown away. Yeah,
I never knew that. So that was like that feels good because that's not just us
that was in
winning.
a short period of time too.
I was well, we did a lot in 4 months.
Yeah,
Right. So the report is it's one of these somewhere. Okay. I think it's over here, but we're not going to show you that because what we do is Eric uses Notebook LM, and that will make a like beautiful report. I like my Google Docs and things like that, but then for presenting, it's obviously a bit boring if I just sit there reading like paragraph by paragraph. So fundamentally, and Eric, chip in whenever you want. But we've done 132 sales, well 600, and that's verified. There's a graphic you get from Exitus to verify it. The team's done 1,061, assuming that each one is 1,000. Some of them are 2,000, right? So that's probably going to be an average, I guess now, but it might be. But the figure's probably more than that because I don't know exactly what everybody sold in terms of the level. So take that with an error of 1% either way, probably. But notice this, look, analytical breakdown, 132-person team outperforming the online business industry average by 700%. 700%, guys, right? So we've got 37% of our team have succeeded. And that sounds terrible, right? And we would like that to be more, right? We would love that to be more, right? But more than 1 in 3 people on this team has made money. A statistical anomaly in the digital space. Because here's the industry averages. 37% of our team have made money because we go out of our way to give marketing materials. Eric's very good at campaigns. I'm quite analytical and good at coming up with systems. Okay, so we put as much work probably into your business as we do ours. So against an industry average of 5 to 10% of people actually making a sale in this industry, our team, right? Our team, not us, not me and Eric, our team are 37%, 3 to 7 times higher. So you can go and join someone else, or you can join us and have up to 7 times better chance of actually making money. Okay, average sales per person is less than one, the industry average, and ours is seven. And bearing in mind these are high ticket sales, right? Average earnings per person, $500 to $1,000 is the average, and we're at 7,000 as an average, which is pretty cool. 7 to 14 times higher, Eric. 14 times. Right. So it's some things about why people fail and what we do about them. Again, I don't want to read. We'll talk about it in a second. So we give people a clear plan. We put documents together, and sometimes they change a little bit while we're sort of figuring out what people will do and what they won't do. So we're pretty set with one of our offers. And what I will say is we're only promoting 2 things here, right? On one of them, I can't get the data for. I could refer Eric into HBA, and he could make 1 million sales, and I would have no way of knowing unless he told me. But with Exitus, I can take all the raw data, put it into AI, and have it analyze it for me. Where are we? Okay, so why Exitus Elite outperforms, and it talks about traditional MLM and why Exitus is better. If you want this document, just ask us, guys. We'll send you this, right? We're not going to We're not going to just read it. But fundamentally, right, traffic is the lifeblood, the lead flow. So Exitus Elite, I'll let Eric talk about how good the system is with Exitus Elite. Do you want to talk about that, and then I'll
Well, I think one of the game changers, obviously we'll pat ourselves on the back, but at the end of the day, the biggest game changer is the system. Because you've got a fully turnkey system. It's been around 10 years. It's instant pay, 100%, but they have their own sales team, right? So some of the biggest issues that new people have, and this is what we sort of bridge the gap, is you get in and they sort of don't know what to do next, right? People are just sort of like, what do I do now? Well, if you break down any kind of affiliate, MLM, anything, right? Anything that we do, right, is all about exposing people to an opportunity. You need eyeballs to an opportunity. Now, you can get a lot of eyeballs to the opportunity that are not congruent with that type of opportunity. So the key is also getting the right type of eyeballs to that opportunity, right? People who are interested in earning money from home, people interested in earning, um, you know, um, money through affiliate marketing and online sales. So what we do is we show you how to get in front of those people. Number one, we do it right through lead generation. So we have lead sources that will literally drop leads directly into your inbox, right? Name, email, phone number. And then we tell you exactly how to go and connect with those. You can connect with them through email, and you can connect with them through SMS message. Rarely do people, we don't call these prospects. Some people do. That's another element. They'll pick up the phone and call, but we typically just text, right? Because we know most people don't want to feel like salespeople and call. That's uncomfortable for people. So we just text these leads. So that's number one. We can get leads in your inbox every day. Number two, we'll actually show you strategies we use over the shoulder on social media to generate eyeballs and traffic to your offer. And we're even doing something even crazier than that right now is we're actually building assets through one of the largest, most powerful social media engines on the planet. That's YouTube. And we're actually helping you launch YouTube. And I'll let Paul go through that offer and that bonus. But the key here, Paul, is we're getting the right people in front of this system, but the system is really designed, right? If you can get enough of the right eyeballs in front of it and in front of the system and their sales team, they are going to get you sales. Where people fail is people start and they stop too quickly, right? It's about just being consistent, getting the eyeballs that you need because it's all a numbers game, right? This is all a numbers game. So we show you how to get the numbers to get the sales. So that's my take on it, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I just show you, I wouldn't class myself as a YouTube wizard, but I've noticed the power of it, how it's been growing. So what I will say is I'll show you my analytics and you can kind of see what's been going on here. So we're now getting a steady trickle of leads, both a front end deal, which is only $35. So if you're looking at this and you're not interested in Exitus, right, we have something else, and the two work really well together. We call it hybrid, right? But as you can see, look, in the last 28 days, I've got 29,328 views. Well, I've done the research on the keywords, and you might have seen me pull it up there. Exitus Elite apparently is searched for 82,000 times a month, right? And if not that, I mean, Exitus Elite compensation plan, which is a buyer keyword, if ever there was one. Someone's asking basically, how do I, how do I make money with Exitus, right? 7,913. What about this one here? How to promote Exitus Elite, 6,301 people, right? Well, if someone's looking for that and they've not joined yet and they're trying to figure out if they can do it before they start, would they rather join your team, which is our team, if you're with us, right? Which is outperforming the industry standard by up to 14 times in terms of earning and up to 7 times in terms of actually making sales. So buyer keyword, potential buyer keyword, good chance it's a buyer keyword, right? Some people might have joined and then be like, well, now what? But I doubt that because the back office in Exitus has all that in. So do you see what we're doing here? We've put in so much sweat equity into making it work. Now we can reap the rewards because we can say, look, if you do what we tell you to do, you are up to 7 times more likely to make sales here, right? Than you are if you just go it alone or just go and join anybody else. Because although
Hey,
it's
Paul, can I say
go
something
ahead,
there that I
yeah,
think a lot of people may not may be missing right now? When you look at YouTube, there are a lot of influencers and creators on YouTube who are
Yeah.
making money through what we call monetization. So they're trying to get these viral videos and these things to get hundreds of thousands of views, and they have to have thousands and thousands of watch hours on their videos and all that. It's it takes time, right? But they're actually being compensated by YouTube,
Yeah.
okay, to do that. Where this is different, you look at those 29,000 views, okay, and you think, wow, that's 29,000 views. But I've seen people with 100,000 or a million views on stuff instead of the, but what you have to realize is those are 29,000 views specifically to a target audience, a niche audience who's interested in making money from home, right? And so what happens is with Exodus, if just a handful of those people come through the system and then they decide to talk to the sales team and the sales team answers their questions and they come into this program, we're making $1,000 to $2,000 per sale. So can you imagine, let's say just even that 29,000 views, let's just say it generated 1 to 2 sales. Okay. So let's say it created 2 sales in Exodus, one for 2,000 for us and one for 1,000 for us. That's $3,000. Okay. Do you realize how many views you would have to create from a monetization standpoint to generate that $3,000 from YouTube saying, "Hey, thanks for all the traffic and all that. We're going to give you $3,000." I don't know the exact number, but I know it's a lot more than 29,000 views. So I want people to understand. Go ahead, Paul. You know where I'm
I
going with
saw no,
this.
I saw funnily enough, I saw a video, somebody that our auto inviter sent out on HBA. And I was chatting with this guy and he was saying, "Oh, I promote this now." And I looked at his sales page and somebody had got like, I think it was 1.5 million views or 2 million views on one video. Something it was maybe close to 2 million. And he made like $340 off it for all those views. And like you drew something to somebody's attention. Let me draw the thing. One of the reasons why I've gone more into YouTube is it used to be about the views and the amount of subscribers you had. That's all irrelevant now. We're all on a level playing field. How the algorithm changes now, and you can go and look it up, right? But what it wants now is it wants open rates and watch time. It wants people to see your video, click on it, and watch a majority of it, over 50%. That's what it rewards you for. And my breakdown, it gives you a breakdown in the back office, is more and more now YouTube recommendation, YouTube homepage, and things like that. You don't need, and I learned this from HBA, if you go and watch Amy Starr Allen's amazing training on YouTube and Mike Hobbs as well, you don't need a lot of people to buy. You need the right people looking. I would rather speak to a room of 10 people really interested in Exitus Elite than just 1,000 random people, right? Who might be not looking, think it's a scam, happy in their own, and it's not a scam, by the way, it's in its 11th year, which is a million years in internet business. So I just bring that to your attention. We're all on a level playing field now on YouTube, all of us, the influencers, us. Okay, we can get a video ranked and get it in front of people that search for the right search terms that we want. And I've done that keyword research, and it's going to go out to all of our members later.
Well, think about that, Paul. This is what happens. If I'm, let's say I'm skirting around Facebook and I see someone post, they just made a $2,000 sell with this company called Exodus. Now, I might just go click at their link and go look at Exodus, but I'm gonna tell you what I do. I typically will go to YouTube and start investigating that
Yeah.
program, right? I'm
Totally.
looking and I'm saying, so for whatever reason, I'm going there and I'm seeing, oh, wait a minute. Okay, who's this? Oh, okay. Well, what Paul and Eric, okay, they've had some success with this, or oh, this is a co-branded piece of content that we're doing with you that sets on YouTube and like so you can piggyback off of our branding and success and say, oh, okay, I might want to join these guys because they're offering, their community is offering a lot of additional things that can help me be successful in this business. Oh, and they have a lead path and a lead source, and oh, they're teaching people social media, and oh, they're doing this. So we're doing see we talk about this, guys. We talk about taking average marketers to above average. So these things that we're doing, these additional layers that we're adding to our marketing that we've learned over years of doing this, right, is what makes us above average. And these are things that you could be doing too. You just don't, most people just don't know that it's these few little things, these extra little layers, right? Most people are dealing with a plain cake, Paul, with just chocolate frosting on it, right? What we're doing is saying, hey, we got layers. We're going to make this more attractive. We're putting on imminent. This thing. You look in the display case and you go, oh, there's the average cake, but it's the same cake. We've got some stuff sprinkled in, but it's pretty much the same cake. We've just dressed it up a little bit different with our marketing. That's all it, and that's all it takes to go from here to here. And guess what happens when you go from average to above average as a marketer? Sales here and there. I'm happy. Boom, you go above average, and boom, now you're getting now stuff's happening. People are opting into your stuff. You're building a list. You're making sales, and you're on a trajectory, to that next level, which is, you know, I would say I mean, we're above, but we're getting toward, we're starting to traject to that next
Well,
level. But
YouTube can do that. That's one of the reasons I'm focusing on YouTube. YouTube can do that for you, definitely. The TikTok algorithm changes all the time. I got a video that's now, I think, 11 years old, still bringing me traffic. Unbelievable. Unreal, right? Anyway, I've got another course, so I need to go. So let's just tell
oh
you
yeah,
what we're doing for you, right? So we will make you. Eric's got a piece of software that does up to 10-minute long AI videos, right? We will, well, Eric and his partner Nicole will if either use your existing YouTube channel or create a new one. We will make you an AI video. If you don't want to be on camera yourself, we'll make you an AI video that is targeted to those keywords for Exitus, right? I've got a few more. So that's number one. We'll do that. We'll do one video if you're at the 1K level. We'll do 3 videos, we said, at the 2K level. There's more in it for us to do it for you. So either 1 or 3 videos. We're also, right, out of our own pocket. So we're not going to do this forever. So this is till Tuesday. If you come in at the $1,000 level, we're going to give you 2 months worth. That's 60 days of leads, 5 leads a day, just rolling in. And they're the leads, by the way, that when we got back into Exitus, we said to the owner, treat us like we were your brother. What would you tell us to do to promote right now? And he goes, easy, these leads. They're real people. They go through the email sequence. We've had sales. The team have had sales. His customers have had sales from them. He goes, I'll just do that. Easy, definitely, right? So you do need to text these people, because what happens is they fill in a form online to say, yeah, I'm interested in a home-based business. And you get that information within an hour. So they're fresh. So they're designed for you to send an SMS. If you don't want to do that, we'll get you solo ad traffic to the equivalent, right? We'll spend the same money on solo ads that come into one of the lead capture pages. So that's 2 months of 5 leads a day at the $1,000 level, but we'll give you 2 months of 10 leads a day if you come in at the $2,000 level, which is 600 leads. They also have a bonus if you're a new customer of theirs that will give you an extra 60 leads. So that would be 660 leads with a team that we can now absolutely say, because AI did it, you have up to 7 times better chance of making money with us than you do just going it on your own. And our top performer, a guy called Darren, he's interviewed in the back of Exitus as well at the $1,000 level. So if you want to hear exactly how, these people do it, his interview is in the back office, along with a load of others like Ray Higdon and stuff like that as well. So I think we have somebody joined us yesterday. We're even going to do a call with them. Like we were talking about co-branding last month. We're even going to do a call with them for their YouTube channel, maybe today. Yeah, so we'll even do that for you guys if you're happy being on camera. So you got everything going on. Join our
but
team.
don't forget, guys, don't forget that YouTube channel and those videos were popping up. After those are up, we don't leave you a chance. We're actually going to show you how to start creating your own video,
Oh
whether it
yeah,
be
totally.
faceless or yourself, and show you how to start generating traffic on YouTube. So we're gonna help you there. We're gonna, it's not just going to be here's a PDF, figure it out. We're gonna sit down with you and make sure you're fully set up and operational. But yeah, it doesn't get any better than that, Paul. So you said Tuesday. That's actually tomorrow at midnight. So this is, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see if we're going to cut it off. But
Well,
um,
I heard Russell Brunson talking about Facebook ads, and he said, back in the day, you could run a Facebook ad very cheaply and get eyeballs on your offer, and it was great. But then, as Zuck, as he calls him, Zuckerberg started to realize the value of that, he started charging more for the ads because the value was greater. Yesterday evening, UK time, I didn't know that our team had done over 1 million. I didn't know that we were up to 7 times better performance if you join us, because it's our team. It's not just me and Eric. It's not, that wasn't Paul and Eric's results. That was our team's results. I really want to stress that, right? That is our team. You are between 4 and 7 times more likely to make a sale with us against the industry average. Now, what does that do for our value, Eric?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, 5x, 10x is our value as far as
So,
value of connecting and working with us. Yeah.
so why did we want to give people? Why did we want to take money out of our own pocket to give people leads?
We want to, well, first of all, we want to continue to bump that
Yeah,
success
absolutely.
rate
But do
up,
you see what I'm saying?
right?
I'm like,
Good.
you know what I'm saying though is like the value that we're
Yeah,
offering. We're backing it up, and we could always be able to point to
yeah,
the stuff we do. But now, thanks to AI,
yeah,
you know
yeah. I
what I mean,
mean,
guys?
it's numbers. It's data. It's real data. It's not fluff. This is AI looking at the model, looking at industry standards, looking at what we've done along with members of the team, and it's come back and given hardcore numbers and data. And so that's got to mean something. It means a lot more than us just running our mouth and blah 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 blah. And it's there's some numbers and data to back up what we're saying. So anyway, get up with us, guys. We'd love to plug you into the special offer. Just get with me or Paul, and we'll answer your
Let's
questions
go.
too. If you're not 100% like, okay, guys, I'm a little unclear, just reach out to us. We'll walk you through everything.
And we don't use the call center. The call center is awesome. It's there. We will talk to you ourselves, right? So, and
Yeah.
that's part of the way we pay for the leads is we don't use the call center. So you'll actually speak to us to make sure you're happy before you join. Right, I've got to go on this other call, so I'm going to end it here, Eric. I'll see you later. Thanks for your time as ever. Thanks for that PDF. It looks amazing. I'll put that out in some places.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
guys.